How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. Hopefully we're just having a lovely day. So we're quickly approaching the 2023 football season. A 2023 football season that is going to be an interesting one for what the Bengals believe is another year they're going to contend for a Super Bowl. The Bengals will be entering the season with a lot of familiar faces. The question is, of these familiar faces, which one do we think we see, or which one do we think sees the biggest improvement from last season, particularly on the offensive side of the football? A season, again, you got the stud playmakers, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Joe Mixon, not the greatest of seasons. We see a big improvement from him this season from last season. Joe Burrow, can you imagine what this guy does with an offensive line that can protect him? An offensive line, which I think we could see some improvements. I'm looking at Cordell Bolson. I know that there's a lot of mixed reviews about Cordell Bolson. Oh, he wasn't the best. He was the worst offensive lineman on the team. There's like, oh, he's a rookie. Give him some chance to improve. I very much weigh on to give this guy a chance to improve. He's a rookie. First of all, let's keep in mind he was a division or around, might as well have been a division four school, but he was a 4th round draft pick for the Bengals last season. Played at North Dakota State. You know, name one player on North Dakota State. Name the last time you heard them play a team. Yeah, they're not a big school. That's no knock on North Dakota State, but that's just, again, a testament to the competition he was playing, the team he was on. You know, when you don't take you onto them Power 5 conferences and you take a guy late like that, you best believe he's going to need some improvement. There's going to be some bad times. There's going to be some times he needs to work and improve. The fact that he beat every offensive lineman out on this team, though, guys that had more of a name, had more of a, investment in them, if you will, like Jackson Carman, put a bigger draft pick on him, played on a better school. To think this guy had the technique, had the physical abilities, had the toughness, had the IQ and the coaching staff looked at him and said, yeah, this is our guy. And then he kept that job all season. Even though the left side of the offensive line was, Jonah Williams out there allowing everybody to sack Joe Burrow out there. It was a tough season. Bolson allowed 5 sacks. He allowed 38 pressures last season. We look at Jonah Williams. You say, what was the Jonah Williams effect? Was Jonah Williams really just not set to be a left tackle? Did that affect Cordell Bolson? Was it some of both? Did both of these guys contribute to the flaws there? You got to build that chemistry. You got to build that continuity. I think that's a little bit of it. You don't pin all the blame on one player. It's a team sport. A couple of guys, a stellar left tackle can make us a below average left guard look better. And a below average left tackle can make an average left tackle or left guard look, not so average. That being said, it'll be interesting to see what the Orlando Brown Jr. effect is on Cordell Bolson. Will that help him step up his game this season? I think that alone will indeed. I think the other thing is we go back to, 4th round draft pick. A rookie. You don't draft 4th round draft picks ever. I can't remember the last time it's happened. I can't remember the last time a team went into the 4th round and said, this is our guy and he's going to be our starter this season. There's always, here's a flaw. There's a reason 32 teams passed up on him 3 times already. But you get to these later drafts or later rounds and say, okay, but what if where's the potential for this guy? Maybe there's some things, if we coach him up, he's got the potential. He's got the potential to be a starter. He's got the potential to be a great player. We even heard Orlando Brown Jr. bring up, he's like, this guy's got the potential to be one of the best left guards in the league. Praising him big time. Bringing his teammates up. Love to see it. But, of course, he was going to come in as a rookie. He was going to make mistakes. The question is, again, can he be coached up? Is he going to play better? And I think you see that out of Cordell Bolson. You see the schemes last season. That's, again, going back to the school thing, we keep getting distracted. It happens. We go back to the competition. When you're playing lower competition, you're not going to see the fancy schemes. You're not going to see these trick plays. You're not going to see certain rush moves, whatever, out of defensive linemen, linebackers, whatever. You're just not used to seeing it. That's the stuff you kind of just have to run through against the pros, and then you have to watch the film and say, all right, now what? Where's the technique? What can we do better here? And again, you believe in this guy being a student of the game and say there's a lot of room for improvement for Cordell Bolson. Remember, this was an offensive line. When all of this offensive line was healthy, they finally played 8-9 games together. They was playing really well. The injuries came about and it struggled a little bit, but they was playing really well. And I'd like to think we're going to see that continue this season. I think Cordell Bolson sees a good improvement here. Love you guys' thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.